And I look down and it's just a 10-meter drop straight down to this narrow chasm, and then the water's flowing underneath. I've just arrived in Ubud, a little village up in the forest, up in the rice paddies. It's raining as to be expected. As soon as we got up here, it started raining. How's this? Absolutely stunning. Literally been here less than 5 minutes and already got the laptop out and straight into work, but gotta get this edit done. Once that's done, send that off, make myself an invoice, and I can chill, so worth it. Good morning. This is absolutely beautiful. Waking up with a bit of a sore throat, which is a little concerning. Just gonna have to be gentle myself. Not really sure what's causing it, but it's all right. I've set the end of this week as deadline for both the films, so yeah, need to get a wriggle on that front. Last night I went on a little adventure. I decided that I wanted to see if I could just walk and find somewhere to eat. There is a restaurant here, but I just decided I wanted to walk. Literally just ended up walking down this deserted road for like half an hour, and I got to one place I thought was going to be, and obviously maps said it was open. It wasn't open, so I had to walk like another 10 minutes. But I did finally find a little local warung and had dinner there, which is really nice. Definitely keen to film a fair bit around this accom. Found a few cool angles that I want to shoot. For now, I think I might just get straight into editing. We did it. Wedding film is done, I think. I'll let it sit for a few days. I always like to just let it rest and come back to it on day 2 and check that I'm happy with it. But watched it over a couple of times now. I just did a final color grade on it. It's exporting currently. I'll watch it one more time, check that I'm kind of happy with it, let it sit for probably 2 days, watch it back again, and if I'm still happy with it then I'll send it off to the client. So that's weight lifted off the shoulders. Only one more wedding film to get done. I finished the Luminar video last night and sent that off, so that's all done as well. It's only 11 o'clock, so done well this morning, been very productive. I'm going to start on the second wedding film. I haven't even looked at this film at all, any of the footage, so... Woke up today feeling much better. I think I finally kind of settled in, feeling much more comfortable here now. Spent all of yesterday just working, got lots of things done. Not only the client work, I started doing some of my own work, which is exciting stuff. Building a lead magnet, and I made a reel as well, which I'm super stoked with. One of my favorite reels, actually. But I didn't do any client work because I don't like doing client work, I've discovered. I've been really struggling to be motivated on doing the last 2 videos I need to do for clients. Motivation is just severely lacking. All I want to do is either go out and film or work on my own stuff. I don't usually struggle this much with focus. I think it's the being away from home, being out of my normal environment, and just wanting to go to... I'm always kind of switched into like holiday mode, you know, but I still have to get work done. And so I'm kind of pulled back and forth between the two whilst trying to enjoy my time here, but also trying to get work done, which just means that I end up not being very focused. I'm getting very easily distracted by my phone. I had a look at my screen time the other day and it was horrific. So yesterday I set a bunch of app restrictions. The other day I just took kind of an afternoon without my phone, which was really nice. I picked up my camera. It was raining, but it was just a light sprinkle. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take some photos. Left my phone in the accom, just took my camera and went for a walk. And it was honestly the most calm, relaxing thing I've done. Very grounding experience to just put down the distractions, realize I wasn't getting anywhere with work, and so I might as well just go out and explore. And it was very much needed. So note to myself to do that more often because it was really nice and it helped clear my head, and I came back and then was more productive with work as well. So win-win there. Had a great little adventure though. Ended up wandering down this valley a little ways, in through the jungle a bit, and then there's like a little dip down and this little like bamboo bridge. And I was like, oh yeah, just must be like a bit of a dip in the ground there. I'll just duck across that. Went down this little slope, slid a little bit, caught myself, then started walking across the bamboo bridge. 4 pieces of bamboo laid next to each other. That's all there was, just 4 bits of bamboo, wet, slippery, laid next to each other. I was halfway across them. And I looked down and it's just a 10-meter drop straight down to this narrow chasm, and then the water's flowing underneath. I was like, oh, shit. It's crazy how just the perception of knowing that compared to in my mind, when I initially thought it was just like a bit of a little divot kind of thing, that I'd gone mindlessly stepping across, all the confidence in the world, and all of a sudden I kind of got a bit shaky and was much slower to step the rest of the way across the bridge. But maybe that's a metaphor for life as well, of what you don't know is there. You can dance around the edge of it and you'll be fine. And when you know you're on the edge, you're then more cautious, but you don't need to be more cautious. I don't know. I ramble way too much. I need to get better at this. Yeah, good to go. This isn't sketch at all. Alright, so I don't know how much we're going to be able to hear with this, but just driving home now. The highest scooter today, as you can tell. Went and saw a waterfall. Cannot remember the name of it, but it was like the single drop one. But had some issues with my cameras. The lenses just fogged up as soon as I got down there. Not really sure why specifically it happened when I got down there. Haven't really had it happen yet. It was pretty hot, and obviously there's been a lot of moisture in the air. So I imagine there's some moisture that's gotten into the lenses, and then from the heat, it just fogged. One of the internal components that fogged up, so there's nothing I could do about it to unfog it. So I just had to, basically didn't get as many shots as I would have liked because it just wouldn't unfog. I then headed straight to a silver workshop, which was sick. Landed that as a collab deal, and they were super stoked. I spent the arvo there. I made 2 rings, which I'm super stoked with. One of them was a fern, reminder of the bracken ferns that live at home, and then on the inside I inscribed the latitude and longitude of my hometown. So that one's a little reminder of home and always to keep home at heart. I missed my turn. The other ring I made was, I got ambitious and I decided to try and do a dragonfly. Super stoked. 2 new rings to the collection. All right, it's been a few days since we've caught up. Today's my last day in Bali and I'm currently in the airport. Spent this morning, went and checked out the monkey forest. Last night I stayed at this beautiful bamboo eco villa that I landed as a collab deal, so I was stoked with that. Reality of that though is I spent half the time that I was there shooting. Last few days have been, unreal. Really enjoyed my last few days here and just explored around a bit, but we're off. This is, I keep on saying in the beginning, but this is the beginning of the next leg. We're off to Europe. We're flying into the Netherlands. I'm pumped. I'm really excited. It finally all feels real and it's crazy. It's all come together. I'm feeling a bit underprepared. I haven't really got anything sorted for when I go there. I've got my accommodation and that's it. Wait, just coming over to like check if I was okay. I'm just talking to my camera. I pretty much finished all of the client work they need to get done. Both the wedding films are done. I need to review them and send them off, but I think they're pretty much good to go. I've got one edit that I'm halfway through. Once that's done, everything's done. So I'm going to try and finish that now or on the flight. And then I've got a bunch of edits I want to crack into on the flight. So I don't fly out until midnight. It's currently 5:15. So I've got a few hours to kill in the airport. Just going to edit, go through all the content I've shot the last few days, get on top of that. I'm going to try not to sleep too much and just punch out work. It's just an opportunity to get heaps of work done. I want to get my first intro YouTube video up tonight, hopefully. I've been recording that whilst I've been filming all of these ones. These are all going to be a week or two, probably 2 weeks behind actual real time to give me time to film and then edit and post. Intro videos going out tonight, hopefully. And that's just going to be a bit of an introduction to what the channel is going to be going forward. And obviously if you're watching this, you've already watched that, so you know what's up. Super pumped though for what's to come. Heaps of opportunities at the moment. There's lots going on and I'm very excited for it all. So I'm going to lock in, get a bunch of work done, and I'll see you on the plane.